Hi everyone. So last Tuesday, all of my classmates went to Istana Kehakiman in Putrajaya. Unfortunately, I could not go because I have to work. But no worries, in this video, I'm going to share with you what they learned and experienced from their visits. Let's go! So now, let's talk about the function of the Palace of Justice, or in Malay, Istana Kehakiman. This building is not just a beautiful landmark in Putrajaya, but it actually plays a very important role in Malaysia's legal system. The Palace of Justice is the official home of two of the highest courts in the country, which is the Federal Court of Malaysia and the Court of Appeal. So what do they do? The Federal Court is the highest court in Malaysia. It deals with big, complex cases, especially constitutional matters or cases that need a final decision. Basically, if a case has gone through all the lower courts and there's still a need to appeal, it's end up here. Then we have the Court of Appeal, which is just one level below. It hears appeals from the high courts for both criminal and civil cases. It plays a key role in reviewing earlier decisions and ensuring fairness. But that's not all. Inside the Palace of Justice, there are also courtrooms, judges' chambers, registries, and legal library. This support is the day-to-day work of lawyers, judges, and court staff. So in short, the Palace of Justice is not just a place. It's the core of Malaysia's judicial system where major legal decisions are made and justice is carried out. That's the function of the Istana Kehakiman. Pretty impressive, right? While my classmates were there, they did not just learn about the courts. They also got to explore some really interesting parts of Malaysia's legal and historical background. For example, they learned about the history of Malaysia's colonization, including how long the country was under British and Japanese rule. It gave them a better understanding of how Malaysia's legal system developed over time. Inside, they also saw a courtroom decorations and setups, which is like the actual scene of what a courtroom looks like during a trial. They got to see the items and tools used during the real cases, such as the judges' robes, gavels, and even exhibits from past trials. It really helped them visualize how justice is carried out in real life. On top of that, they also learned about the different types of courts in Malaysia. Not just the Federal Court and Court of Appeal, but also the High Court, Sessions Court, and Magistrate Court. So overall, it was not just a visit to a government building. It was an eye-opening experience about the history, structure, and reality of Malaysia's justice system. So, what can we learn from this experience at the Palace of Justice? Well, first of all, we learned that the Malaysian legal system is structured, professional, and deeply rooted in history. Visiting the court helps us appreciate how justice is handled in our country, not just in theory but in practice. We also get to see how the different courts work together, from magistrates' court all the way to the federal court. Each one has a different role, and understanding that helps us see the bigger picture of how justice is served. On top of that, seeing the actual courtroom setup, legal items, and learning about past cases makes it all feel more real. It's not just something we read in textbooks, but it's something that we can see, feel, and understand better. And finally, learning about Malaysia's colonial history and how our legal system evolved help us appreciate our independence and the system we have today. So overall, it's more than just a trip. It's an experience that teaches us about law, history, responsibility, and the importance of fairness in society. Bye!